Instagram, or you can use my account, which is at Vanessa Ndavi. Now let's delve straight into the top stories. Numerous families in Nairobi's Maradaima estate were left angry after Kenya Power abruptly cut their power supply in what was seen as an attempt to crack down on illegal connection. Kenya Power plans to ensure that it monitors all installed meters and improves on managing illegal power connections across the country. The general manager in charge of customer service at the state agency, Rosemary Odur, says that the move is part of a campaign that was commenced last year in November, whose rollout will be spread out across the country. The Taxman Kenya Revenue Authority has decided to set up a special unit dubbed the Dedicated Unit, meant to fast-track the clearance of value-added tax refund claims. Recently, President Uhuru Kenyatta gave a directive to state entities to clear arrears amounting to 26.2 billion Kenya shillings as of September 2019, within 3 months. KRAs has all year struggled to clear value-added tax refund claims from zero-rated supplies. Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry is in partnership with United Arab Emirates has signed an MOU geared towards helping small micro-enterprises in the country. The agreement signed on Friday will enable and provide strategic bilateral cooperation between the business communities in Kenya and the UAE, with an objective of fostering cooperation in trade, investment, joint activities, as well as information and trade policy support programs. Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, KNCCI National President Richard Ngatia said that the MOU will also leverage on the growth rate of Kenya's economy and bolster the priority sectors within the economic agenda of the government. Let's have a look at that story.
But in order for you to do business, you need infrastructure. You need smart people who understand business. So we believe that Kenya has and also the opportunities. Kenya not only has this, has the opportunities to sell and to buy from here. So we wanted to start from here because this is the right opportunity point for us to access.
As we are saying to UAE, come now and support us and advise us on what we must do, partner with us, provide this equipment, provide the technical knowledge, and also we export labor so that our fishermen can also be able to go and work along the lakes of UAE.
It's not always business. Business will come. I can do business in every country, but a country where I feel at home, people are welcoming, people are helpful. This is the first step of doing business.
That is indeed a great story to the business community in Kenya. Moving on, Kenyans have contributed close to 125 million shillings towards a low-cost housing project under the China State Construction and Engineering Corporation. Housing Permanent Secretary Charles Hinga says the beneficiaries have contributed 12.5% of the total sum required. The units so far completed are stationed in Nairobi County's Ngara residential area, where more than 300 people are set to benefit. Moving on now, Lake Region Economic Bloc, the LREB member counties are set to benefit from Liquid Telecom's fiber network, which has promised internet reliability and speed across the country. Liquid Telecom Kenya has rolled out a nationwide Internet of Things network covering over 78% of the Kenyan population. So far, the entity has increased its station to 158 base stations across the country from the initial number, which was 20 in 2018. Speaking during the 5th Lake Region Economic Bloc LREB Summit held in Siaya, Liquid Telecom Head of Government Business William Oungo said that the delivery of the base stations was in line with the regional bloc's resolution on improving ICT infrastructure within the LREB member counties. Let's listen into that story. Apologies for that. We will be bringing you that story later on in our bulletin. Now, back to our bulletin is that at the heart of Kisii County is a jewel that has become a source of livelihood for residents. Henry Nyachoka is one such resident based in Tabaka who has been in the business for more than a decade now. And well, we got a chance to visit his workshop. Let's get more of that story. Jiwe la aina ya soapstone linatumika na wengi kuunda vinyago tofauti. Na hivi leo tuko ndani ya Kisii County katika mji mmoja kwa jina Tabaka ili kuweza kufahamu na kujua zaidi juu ya matumizi ya jiwe hili. Hebu tutazame.
Mimi naitwa Henry Nyachoka Mose, mzaliwa wa South Kisii, Kerina. Nilifanya mtihani wangu wa form 4 1993. Wakati huo ikawa bahati mbaya nilikuwa mgonjwa nikaenda Nairobi. So nikaenda nikakaa katika ndugu ya baba yangu. So bila tu mtihani, kabla mtihani usitokelezee, nikiwa Nairobi nikaenda kutafuta kibarua mtaani hapo, nikaenda BS Mwingi and Company. Nilikuwa na kipawa ya kuchora. Nikafanya kazi hapo karibu 1993. So 1994 mwezi wa 5 nikawa nimefanya na BS Mwingi and Company for almost 3 months. Ile kazi ya kuchora ikaisha. Wakanipatia order nikakuja nayo Kisii hapa kwetu Tabaka.
Na ulikuwa unachora nini, labda unaweza tuambie pia?
Nilikuwa nachora, ilikuwa mawe ya kuku. That time ilikuwa ni mayai ya kuku. This one. Kulikuwa na mchoro ulikuwa unaitwa Team Tots. So nikachora vyema sana, lakini mayai kaisa Nairobi. Wakanituma Kisii nikuje, wakanipatia order kidogo. That time in fact nilipewa order ya 1500 na hiyo pesa 1500 wakati wa 1994 that was ilikuwa pesa nyingi sana. Nikakuja Kisii. So nikasupply that order, nikamaliza. Kind of a way nikawa ninafanyia watu wengine maneno ya kuchora. So somewhere 1997 nikaenda bado Nairobi. Nikiwa Nairobi nikapata mzee mwingine anaitwa Meja Matu. Naye huyo mzee akanipatia order. Sasa alinipatia order kubwa sasa. Akanipatia order ya 1090. Akanipa 60% hiyo pesa. Nikakuja Kisii nikaendelea kufanya hiyo order. Tukafanya na huyo mzee. Ikifika 207 wakati wa kura sasa ya 207. Huyo mzee akawa involved na maneno ya siasa. Sasa yule mzungu alikuwa yeye ana supply. Ndiye akamwambia tufanye na yeye kazi. In fact tulikuwa watu, tuliingia huko watu 3. Tukaanza kufanya kazi ya huyo mzee Meja Matu. Kwanza tulikuwa tunafanya naye 207, sasa tukaangilia tufanyie huyu mzungu ambaye tulikuwa tunapelekea huyu Meja Matu akipelekea huyo mzungu. Kama ni was interart.
Pale uliitishwa order, ukakuja Kisii ukachukua mayai mengine. So hiyo pesa ndio bado unalipa wale watu wanakusaidia kutengeneza na inatosha.
That time ilikuwa inatosha. Wakati huo ilikuwa inatosha. So nilianza na hiyo pesa, imagine 5000.
Ndio ukafungua kazi yako.
Nikakuja hapa nikafungua kazi yangu. Nikafanya kutoka huo muda wote. Let me say from my secondary up to date, kuanzia 1994 to this date nafanya hii biashara. Sasa nilijaliwa nikapata huyo mzungu katika hiyo kampuni inaitwa Interart. Tukafanya na yeye tukatengeneza ile tunaita uhusiano mwema, that good relationship. You know, there are laws governing the way we export items. Wakati tumetengeneza hizi items, tukishatuma Mombasa for export, we prefer Mombasa kwa sababu sending from, kuna ndege zinaleta watalii kutoka ng'ambo na zina route empty. So most of the items zile zinaenda na ndege. We have air freight, shipment, we also have sea freights. So wana prefer Mombasa kwa sababu it's cheap kutoka Mombasa kusafirisha hizo vitu.
Na hii mchoro yako, nimeona hapa kuna michoro aina nyingi hata huko nyuma. Unatoa wapi huu ujuzi, ama nani anakuambia kama huu hapa ni wa lion? Unafikiriaje, labda sasa nataka kuchora elephant, nataka kuchora simba, inatoka wapi? Unaangalia kwa magazeti, vitabu, ama mtu anakutumia?
There are several kinds of what the desires of the customer. Kuna ile ambao customer wanahitaji you express yourself, uweke michoro ambao yeye atakwambia what you feel is fine and qualitative, ile iko na quality ya kutosha. Hiyo sasa unachora wewe mwenyewe. Kuna pia kwa akili yako. Kuna ile pia is sample guided, tunapewa na customer kwamba huyu customer, kumbuka wale customers tunapea sio watu wale wanaenda kutumia hizi vitu, ni wale pia wanaenda kuuza. So wakishapata order kutoka kule kwao, pia wao wanatumia the same. Sasa kuna ile iko guided, tunaambiwa tunataka mchoro fulani uweke kwa hizi vitu.
Kama hili yai na kuchukua muda gani? Unaenda pale mahali hii mawe inatoka, unaichukua unaileta hapa, inakuchukua muda gani kupata the final product kama hii?
Well, kuna process ya kutengeneza hii mawe. Kuna quarry, mud natural rock inachimbwa. Ikisha chimbwa inakuja ikiwa vipande ambazo hazina shape, ni mawe tu, mawe kama mawe yoyote. Sasa kuna wale wafundi wako na ujuzi wa kuchonga. So nikisha kuwa na order, ninaenda kwa wale wachongaji, nataka waambia kile nataka. Ikiwa ni mnyama, na waambia nataka mnyama fulani, size fulani, wanatengeneza hizo.
Na mawe yanauzwa pesa ngapi? Labda hizo plates unasema uko na moja hapa
ni kama hii sasa. Hii.
Na kama hii nikienda kwa soko watanizia na pesa ngapi?
Katika quarry, mtu usepu ile vitu yenye nataka kwanza, ndio ulipiso kwa jumla.
Au chukui
ikiwa hivi. Sila zinachukuliwa sikiwa hivi, ni sila zinakuja kutengenezwa vitu kama mbao. Sila zinatengenezwa kama jeshi na vitu vingine ambazo zitakuwa zinatengenezwa. Lakini mara nyingi wachongaji usepu ile vitu yenye wanataka, wanafanya rough sketch ambao wanalipiswa ikiwa kwa pamoja.
Changamoto ya hii biashara ni nini? Naweza tengeneza hizi vitu vyote nipelekee mteja aseme staki sio nzuri.
Sasa changamoto kubwa sana ile tunapata ni ya kwanza, wateja. Unaona huyu mtu wa hapa chini, mimi nikiwa mnunuzi naibika sana kwa sababu mtu wa chini huko pengine upata kitu kidogo sana. Na kisa toa kwake pia kuna wale brokers wako njiani hapa tunawauzia, na hao pia wanaenda kuuza. Sasa ile changamoto iliyoko kubwa sana ni ya kupata direct market. Ile pengine unaweza kupata utume ng'ambo.
What a great mineral down in Kisii County, and we do hope those involved who can help this business, ladies and men, get their assistance in growing their Kenyan economy, would get involved in saving this stone. Now, let's shift borders to Nigeria, where we met Emeka Ugwenze, who is an innovator who discovered his passion in creating safe power generating systems in the country. The 25-year-old Uguzwe has created a prototype of a generator powered by water and whose electricity, by the way, can last for over 6 hours. Let's get that story. Emeka Ogwenza is cutting a metal sheet to create a base for his latest invention at his workshop in Ankur, a town in Nigeria's bustling southeastern state of Anambra. Emeka has created a prototype of a generator powered by water, and the electricity it generates can last over 6 hours depending on the energy consumption rates of the units connected to it. He put together his first model in 2001 and he has been progressively improving it. Emeka began experimenting with metal and creating simple lighting and sound systems at the age of only 5 years old. After experiencing a tragic personal loss due to a malfunctioning generator, he started looking for ways to create safer power generating systems. His machines are powered by high voltage multi-cycle batteries with no carbon emissions.
The power actually increases with the more load you input on it. The machine is designed in such a way so that it won't start blowing things off just like normal generators does. I actually lost a friend to a generator which actually brought about this, because I wanted to do something that can eliminate the use of gasoline generators in the society. So I'm actually an advocate of clean energy and waste management. This is the C12A model of the Mbonwe series machine. What this one actually does is that it transforms trashes, your plastic, nylon, waterproof, and the rest into petroleum products like petrol, kerosene, diesel, and some other heavy oil.
The 25-year-old started off as an automobile engineer, but he further trained and specialized in instrumentation and control systems. Emeka has now created over 12 machines that he hopes will solve problems across the environmental, health, and industrial sectors. He has been able to get the components he uses to make his inventions through donations from friends, family, and even strangers.
I usually source my raw materials from waste bins. In fact, I go and get discarded electronic components. At some point, friends do a lot of donating. Like people, you see what I do, you just love what I create. They just, okay, take this, use it to get this at the end of the day. So as things grows on, they keep on happening that way, even from social media. People have not even known me tend to donate some money just to make sure that the dream doesn't die off.
Chika is Emeka's neighbor, and he has been using the hydroelectric generator for over a year now.
And it's very, very excellent. I'm even begging him to, sell for me, but he said that is not possible now. I'm even waiting for any time that he has produced it on going to the market. That is must. I must even purchase like 5 for myself and my family.
Nigeria has suffered from decades of chronic blackouts, and it's estimated that more than 80 million people don't have access to grid power supplies in Africa's most populated country. Most businesses and homes are forced to run on diesel or petrol-powered generators. We've come to the end of our first half of the show. We will be back after a quick commercial break. Don't go far.
Exciting world of M-Truck Solutions, your trusted provider for bulk SMSs.
Welcome back. You're watching Days Counter, and I will be leaving you with a sit-down interview that I did with 2 amazing creative photographers who also happen to be brothers. But don't go far, because my colleague, when it gets to 4 p.m., she will be informing you more about what's happening in the 47 counties. That's all I had for you. Until next week, I'm Vanessa Ndavi, and bye-bye for now. went before we went for our break. We're here before we finish our news. We were supposed to have an interview with these two amazing guests in the studio today who are creative photographers. We're going to have an interview with them to tell us what is so different. All I know, me and probably most of you, photography is photography. So we're here with them and they'll tell us more about their business and what is so different from the normal photography every day that we all know. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much.
Hi,
Hi,
Kevin,
Dave. Nice meeting
It's
you
a
all.
pleasure.
Are you brothers or how did you meet to start this business?
We're brothers.
Your brothers?
Yeah.
Good. And what is creative photography? For me, I know photography is photography.
Okay, photography. We are so done with the photography, with the main photography that people just do. You go at the studio, you take pictures. Okay, so most clients basically, their mind is set on the they just think that a camera, you take the camera and click the camera. That's taking pictures. But we decided, what if even if it's a wedding photography but we add a little creativity in it? What if even it's a fashion photography but we add in creativity in it? Just being real in everything.
You don't find brothers most of the time working together.
Yeah,
First,
yeah.
how did you even end up working together in this business?
It's like a mixture of poetry. Our connection between two brothers. So we bring it into a picture. So that's the most inspiring thing about our art. So we try to bring the brotherhood and the two minds. We combine the two minds together and just bring up something nice. And all our lives, we have the same talents. We love the same things. We started from football.
Football.
We are footballers.
Both of you?
Yeah, both of us. We are artists, pencil art artists. Yeah. So all our lives we have been just having the same vision, same passion, going for the same things.
That is very interesting. So your parents probably never got twins, but they got two different sons, different times, who are similar in so many ways. Going through your, like looking behind the screen right there, I can see some of your work. Yeah, it's the same picture on both. That is, it could be just a normal picture, but it has so much to tell into the picture. So you're two different minds with one passion. So who did this picture and how do you combine efforts to make one picture look great as the one that is on the screen right now?
Okay, mostly we value teamwork. We are a team. We are a team of 5. Yeah.
All brothers?
Yeah. No. Okay. We are the brothers in the team. Kevin is our main photographer and the director. I'm the CEO of Spartan. We are Spartan Photography. Yeah. So during a shoot, we are always all together, the team.
True.
Yeah. We don't do any shoot without the team being there. Just maybe under some circumstances. But the team, it's a team effort. The pictures we come up with, we just come down, we bring up ideas, we
and then you all have a round table and discuss before the shoot.
What will happen is that we have the director, we have the photographer.
True.
So we need creative minds, costume designers, we need someone to bring up the props, we need someone to bring up the idea and polish it in a way that you can understand. We all understand. We understand it already, so we need our audience to understand it too. Yeah.
And you wanted to say something? Please go ahead.
I just wanted to comment on the pictures. Mostly our pictures are about the social lives, what's happening in our society. We don't like kuna ile faking, kuna but we just bring what is real in the society. And our society sahi, as in we are boring. It's not that creative. Unaweza enda shoot, so someone anakuambia unaenda shoot, mtu anataka nipige picha kama nimesimama hivi, and to you it's okay because it's the client, but it's boring.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. After the pictures you can't post on your IG because people will just say like, this is just normal.
This is normal. Different.
Someone told me that like I've seen 1,000 pictures of someone posing with a suit. I've seen 1,000 pictures of someone posing with a nice dress, a dinner dress. So that's something that people do.
Every day.
Do it,
it's normal.
So what will you present to me that is so different from others. So that is what we bring to the table.
So you bring,
photography.
you believe
Creativity.
the creativity. How do you do your marketing? You're very big on social media. I went through it and I saw amazing photos, and you have a good and a great following, and the pictures you do are very different. It's not the normal thing that you open social media platforms and see. So how do you do advertisement?
So with advertisement, everybody has a handle, a personal handle. This is our page on Instagram, Spartan Photography. That's a general handle. So we have personal handles with their names. Kevin, mine is at Ochieng Kevin.
Ochieng.
So on all those profiles, we just post our pictures. So wanaona bado, and then wanaenda kwa general profile bado wanaona these pictures. So mtu obvious atakuwa interested because anaona picha kila mahali, anaona kila mahali, anaona huku.
Na ni picha kali, si picha tu. For you, he's talked about how you take different amazing pictures and that's how you reach clients. There's a lot of photographers in Kenya. Probably when you're getting in the market, someone told you, hey, why do you want to do this? There's so many other things that you can pursue. Why this? Well, we have so much.
So why creative photography? I think there's no creative photographer. Yeah, everything is just the normal studio, the normal going for shoots. The normal photography. But we came with an idea. What if we could bring a team? By the way, we are a team. We have our main models in the team. Yeah,
so you don't have to get them. You just insource.
That's the problem with photographers. When you're too much involved with the social life and media and something, people get attracted to you in different ways. They can be negative or positive. So yeah, so our clients, apart from the models we have in, our clients always prefer, okay, I want a picture like this. They just see on our main model's profile and say, okay, this picture is nice, I want a picture like this. But you can't go out of the line to take pictures. You're seeing people, different people. It's happening, but it's destroying our lives as photographers. Yeah.
How do you manage to work together as brothers? Sometimes you might get into conflicts and you still have to go to work and you have to see his face and you remember what he did yesterday, or mom favored him more than you. How do you deal with that? Girlfriends, even girlfriends, huh? Maybe you should get a beard like his. You won't have to fight so much about girlfriends.
It happens a lot, but in front of the camera, it's business. You have to put aside the issues and do what you have come to do there. And take the pictures. At the end of the day, we are brothers. Nothing is going to separate. In the issue of conflicts and everything, it will happen. It's part of life. Tunazi embrace too. And just moving forward, we have the same vision, and this is what we want, and that's what we go for.
Vision, mission is all. You have a similar goal where you want to together at the end of the day.
Yeah. With conflicts, I think we solve more of the conflicts, the motivation of photography. So, like last year, we entered a contest and we actually won. And
what was the contest about?
The contest was the Chinese Kenya photo contest for the embassy. Yeah, for the embassy in Kenya, we actually won. And the runners-up was actually a person from Standard Media. The other one was employed by Huawei. Then someone came up to us and asked us, wow, you guys look good. Mnafanana, you know, brothers.
And they were so surprised.
They were surprised. They were asking, which company do you work for? Then we told them that we're not currently employed by a company. Wow, you've defeated all these guys. I can see here the photographers from Coca-Cola.
With all the billboards and advertisements behind them.
So that pushed us up. Tunaonea vision ya kuta. You will probably hear like Kevin Ochieng, the first photographer to win the Sony Photography Awards. That's actually the biggest platform of photography in the world right now. So that's our goal.
And bravo for that and winning. Why you didn't bring what you won an award? You should have brought it with you for us to see it and celebrate you more. I know you've already been celebrated.
Yeah.
What do your parents think? When the first time you went to them and you told them you want to do this together, what was their thought process, or what did they say exactly?
Actually, as for me, I'm still studying, and It was actually no.
No.
Industrial chemistry. Yeah, lazima mfanyie hiyo kitu yake kwanza. One way industrial chemistry. Photography. No.
It's between night and day.
Yeah, it was very tough. But they have learned to embrace it. Actually, the Kenya contest was a big platform.
For them to see this men have a vision and what they're doing is working.
Yeah, they saw, okay, this is a big thing. These guys are going somewhere. This is not just taking pictures.
For fun.
For fun. Yeah. So, actually, what happened, kitu funny ilikuwa tulifika home. Okay, oh, you won. How much is the camera? Tukawambia bei, they were surprised. Nini shamba?
Tutoza shamba tununue camera. How does this work?
Yeah.
There's one day you're both going to be parents. And sometimes as parents, when your kids come to you and they tell you, like when you went to your parents and they're like, do what I want to do, what I want you to do first, then you can pursue your photography. What advice do you think you can give parents when their kids come to them?
Okay, I think we have a different generation. This generation, okay, you have to do this, not the year in a pita. As for me, I will embrace what my kid wants to do. And to the parents out there, as so long as the vision is right and it's something that the kid really wants, just let him follow it and support in each way that you can. It's very good. Actually, if I told you, if we had support, I'm telling you, I know for big photographer is called Lexonas. He's our main, like, tunatakanga. One day we would like to be like this guy. It's very big and very creative. He doesn't do normal shoots. Yeah, so one day, if at all we had support, someone comes to you and do this. Our main problem actually in photography is equipment and stuff.
Because they're really expensive.
Yeah, they're very expensive. So to the parents out there, support ni muhimu sana. If at all your kid has a vision and it's right, just let him go for it. Yeah, so mimi nasema kwa parents, kila kitu anataka kufanya kama nifanya professional itakuwa profitable. Hakuna hata kuna mtu anauza mboga professional na kuna customer, si ndio? So akida kama kwambie mimi nataka kupasi as photography or something, unamuuliza unataka ikulishe? Yeah, nataka ikulishe. So you want it to be like your day job? Yeah, so akifanya professional, obviously itakuwa profitable. Nalingana marketing system yake, you just break it down to him or her, unamuonesha platform, unamuonesha venye anaenda the good way. Yeah.
Maybe some of the challenges, any business, you're likely. It's very rare that you don't get challenges, and if you don't, most of the times it never goes anywhere. That's what I believe in. What are some of the challenges that you've endured in your line of space of work?
Okay, the main challenge, as I said, nimesema earlier, ni equipment.
Apart from equipment, nini ingine?
Security. Being a freelance, you have to walk, you have to travel, you have to go to the place the client wants you to be. Sometimes people disguise themselves as clients, but in real sense they are not clients, and it's real risky. Yeah, so unaweza lose equipments, and the equipments are really expensive.
Has that ever happened to you?
Okay, it was about to sometime last year, yeah, but we were smart to recognize that was not a client, and we changed the format of how clients book our shoots, and it has really helped. So another thing is consistency. Photographers start but leave it. Unaanza, unaacha, wasichana unakuja, unaacha. Actually, it's a big problem, and keeping up is real hard. Yeah, because daily uko na clients, daily uko na clients. Yeah.
What about for you?
To this point, I think art is a long game. You can start painting right now, then you hold an exhibition next week. So art is a long game. So kama your passion iko, and you keep doing it, and you start it at the right time, itakuwa profitable. So challenge kubwa kabisa ni resources. Unaweza sikia mahali gava sijui wametoa nini CDF bla 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 ya art, but mimi mwenyewe ukiniuliza saa hii my youth leader mimi sijui ni nani, na najua hapo but sijui nani. So hizi projects zenye wanaleta hizi za side, ukikam kuni approach na huku resources za huku juu za kuzi zinafaa kuboost art, zinakam in a different way. Elections, mtu anakam approach na kitu unataka kusikia, ndakupatia kazi. You see that frame is very vague. Ndakupatia kazi. Ukiambia kila mtu ndakupatia kazi, wewe unataka engineer, uni photographer, uni daktari, sasa utapatia kazi aje?
Na hizo kazi hata ziko. We don't have enough jobs in the market already.
So see, hizi ni resources za lack. Kunafaa kuwa na art community development centers, unaona, hizo ndio vitu zinazotata market. Msakitaka like a corporate wanataka ku approach, they go there, they find us the photographers there. You see, so in the help sana.
How long did it take you to become this good, and do you teach people? If I came to you and I said I'm a photographer, or for me I'm a very very bad photographer, I cannot even try that because it's going to be a disaster. So if I came to you and I told you you can teach me, do you charge people? And as well as how long does it take for one to be this good or close to this good, because this is your work, no one can beat you to it?
So being a photographer, actually we started way back in 2015. Yeah, we were still taking pictures na masimu. We were going on prohibited areas, tunashikwa, mnatoka. It's been a long journey. Yeah, and about teaching people, yeah, we can. Actually kuna wenye tulikuwa tushaanza kufundisha, and they're in the group. I think now we progress, they are good. And unajua photography, everyone has it, his eyes. Macho yako inaweza kudanganya. Unaweza ona, okay, this photo is good, but mtu mwingine anaona, okay, ndio shida. We have those kind of people. Hata kwa my contacts, nikiupload picha mtu ananiambia, okay, improve on this, and you have to listen, baby. Kuna zingine they are real truth. Okay, it's a process. Siwezi kuambia this and this period utajua, yeah, it's a process. And on the creativity side, unafokwe na hiyo macho ya art. Yeah.
It just doesn't come.
Neza kuja ni kuambia, okay, this is the location, let's take the pictures hapa. Watapiga na the same camera, mimi na the same camera, but output utaona hapa kuna different eyes. Yeah.
Anything to add on that?
Yeah, it's like capturing this water. Kuna mtu atakuja hapa, I decide kutumia hii angle hapa juu. Wewe utaona tu ni maji flat. Utajua depth ya maji, utajua nini. But mimi nikikuja naweza chukua na huku chini. Utaona length hiyo maji, venye maji na kai iko still, isongi, you see all the details. So kila mtu akona mind yake. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And just to end the interview, you can tell us, what is your parting shot and where can people find you?
Okay, can let my friend start.
Go ahead. You want you to start. Camera is that one.
Okay, you can find us on Instagram, on Spartan Photography 01. Just go follow our work, or on Spartan Photography 254, we have 2 accounts, or on my personal account at Kevin 254. Yeah, that's where they can find us. And on all platforms actually, on Facebook as Spartan Photography, on Twitter as Spartan Photography. Yeah, so we're very active on social media. Yeah, Spartan Photography 01, Spartan Photography 254 on Instagram. My personal page is Otieno Dennis 254. We have our main model, Kwan Yachi. It's a difficult name, but on our bio you can find them. Main female model, Miss Otieno 254. Yeah, and on Twitter, SP Photos 254. You can find us there. Message us, DM. We'll reply immediately.
Thank you so much. We've come to the end of our interview for today, and thanks for joining us today on Days Counter. My name is Vanessa Ndavi. Make sure you join me next week on Friday, and you can join my colleague Lucy on Monday on Days Counter from 3 to 4. Bye bye for now, and I'm wishing you a great weekend.